very mobile game-ish.
I'm running backwards somehow.
Good.
Will you just land so I can pelt you? There have been rumors? Sound blasters? That sounds pretty shady to me. And there will always be rumors about a new game.
Hey, it happened with the Land Before Time, man.
What do you mean?
There are 14 Land Before Time movies. They released one, like... Let's see, what would it have been?
Die!
6 years after the previous one.
There! Oh, I just died.
You think this is over? Ha! You think wrong. In fact, I think you think that I cannot win. I assure you I can. There will come another day. Oh, not now, maybe, but soon. And we will meet again. And on that day, I, Turtle, will introduce you to your sweet oblivion.
Chair. Dirt.
Alright, so...
Alright, the end.
Hear my giant floating head.
Why are you suddenly back inside of your room?
Fools! Release me at once or face your unimaginable doom! Do you really think this cheap magic trick can hold me?
Who's your favorite boss in the games?
Drill X.
Right, we've heard enough out of you.
Which might be the one he's talking about.
You're okay when you're not putting your foot in your mouth.
But
The sing-along giant drill robot? Yeah, that's Drill X.
Leon? I know you're here somewhere. You and your apprentice portal master. Go ahead! Send me back to the outside. It won't do any good. I'll just keep coming back again and again and again until Skyland is mine. Let's
actually,
go!
Chaos, you're not going to the Outland this time.
What?
I have something more fitting in mind for you.
Scrub, scrub, scrub all the floors in Hyrule.
Would you please?
Me? Oh, thank you, Master Eon. You're gonna love this. We made a few upgrades. Okay, look. Let me go and we'll split this place. 73rd. What do you say? Okay, how about 60-40? 50-50? Okay. Uh-oh. You haven't seen the last of me!
That boss fight was kind of absurd.
Wait.
What?
In the ending scene, Spyro's not the first Skylander in the one called Spyro's Adventure.
Everything's getting bigger!
It's trigger happy.
Wait! I'm getting smaller!
It seems irresponsible.
To send him to a random planet that might have inhabitants.
Yeah, oh. He went to Africa.
What did Africa do to deserve such an annoying pest?
And the dog starts licking him.
You have done well.
That's not much of a punishment.
We may have seen the last of Chaos and the Darkness, but there is more to do. The journey with your Skylanders is only just beginning.
Yeah, we are going to 100% this still. Oh,
Universe.
Universe used book.
Chief is the best one for him, though.
X-Pec.
This is Izzy's.
Why are you giving Izzy a book?
No, that's not the title. I was seeing what Universe did.
Ah. I miss the old days. I like how Capcom made credits amusing to read at least. Oh boy, that was a disaster of a boss fight. Again, I'm never in any threat of legitimately losing. Ever. What?
He's making puns.
Oh. The good old days? You're gonna scare Tails here if you call this the good old days.
Yeah, especially because he's still trying to kind of sell me on the series.
Alright, well, I'm saying it gets better. That's all I'm saying, is it gets better. I mean, it gets less buggy.
The fact that you're still so defensive, though, is what's hilariously uncomfortable.
I mean, I can't say it's a good series even, but I can say I think it gets better. It definitely gets less buggy, and it looks a lot nicer, I'll say that.
Now what do these require? 24,000.
I'm not gonna, the character design doesn't really get me better, I'll say, but that's a matter of opinion.
Shin absolutely hates puns, by the way, so he doesn't really know why he was sold on this series so well.
I do. It's because playable monsters.
But there's lots of games with playable monsters that you don't like.
Eh?
You can't say every game that has playable monsters in the history of games has been a game you enjoyed.
No, I can't. Loads and loads of characters, though, also does it a lot for me. And this series has a huge number of playable characters. I can give it that. That doesn't really ruin it. That's just plot stuff. I think that was fine. I'd say the Toys to Life thing ruined itself. Because the very concept was exploitive. Is that the word?
Exploitative, yeah.
Exploitative, yes. It was all about just milking as much money from the customers on a single purchase as possible. It was just, it's another form of microtransaction.
It's just one where you get a physical object out of it.
Right, so even long after I stop this, I guess I'll have some nice monster figurines.
Yeah, that you enjoy, and they will remind you of a fun game you liked at one time.
I mean, this is always going to be a cute figure, right? So it always has that much worth, at least. What ruined Imagineers for me again was, well, actually for Imagineers, it was mostly the long loading screens, but... And the Switch version. The Switch version was terrible.
Of which Imaginators?
Yes. The problem with Switch is, since it took... In the portable games, they do something smart.
Oh, you got him into opinion mode now.
Oh, because I stood up?
Yeah.
They let you save all of your figures to the game, so you don't have to carry all of your figures with you when you're playing a portable game. That's smart, right?
It makes sense.
And in the 3DS games, when you want to change characters, you select the air element, and then it lists all the air element characters you have, and you poke one of them, and now you're playing as them. In the Switch version, it lists your characters in the order you saved them to the game, in a single file line.
Okay, so...
If you've been playing the series from the beginning...
That's 48 you have to scroll through every time?
48.
Oh, are there more than that now?
There are 32 characters in the first game.
Yeah, how many are there by the end? 70?
Well over 100.
Over 100. That's one of my criticisms with, what was it that I was having trouble with? I think it's in... Oh, in Pokemon Go, it's kind of hard to scroll through everything because there's only 3 per row.
I organized, when I loaded all my figures...
You organize them by type.
Yes. So
Which
whenever,
means that if you want to get down to magic or undead or whatever, you're at the end
I always start with magic. I have to spend like about a minute worth of scrolling
to get to undead.
or magic, because the scrolling doesn't really speed up, and despite having touch controls that allow you to sort of flick it to make it go a bit faster, it doesn't really go very fast. Why couldn't they? It's terrible. And you know how long it took to save every figure to it? For some reason, you have to scan a figure twice to save it.
That makes sense.
So having to dig through my collection to scan every one of my figures in order twice, that takes hours. Like
So
an
in
hour.
other words, what you really should have done is type, looping through them repeatedly so you could get to your favorite of each type and then your next favorite, so that way you could reach them easier.
When I redo it, I have a new plan. I'm going to organize them by game. Because generally the ones from the Imaginators are the best in Imaginators. It's also the only game where they'll be playable. At least that's my idea. Again, I shouldn't have... Oh, you can't sort them once you save them. There was no sort function.
Yeah, because they're in the order you put them in.
Exactly, you can't change the order. Why not? Or again, why not just do what all the previous games and just let you select element, then list that element? Which makes them for a much more manageable list, wouldn't you think?
Man, this got you angry, bro.
Yes, because I want to... I mean, it's great. Just on a portable system, I have my entire library available without having to carry anything with me, just hundreds of playable characters. But I can't but it's a nightmare every time I want to pick one of them. It's because it seems like a good thing, but it's just... There's this one little tiny detail
My word, you've done it.
that pulls me so much farther from what it could be. Just a tiniest bit of effort would make it so much better.
Wowzer.
Popular as me.
Oh, hey, a Bulbasaur.
Almost.
On that game over there, oh yeah, he's really overpowered.
Yeah, I'm ultra mega overpowered on
We
that.
could beat the game right now if we wanted, but he's just grinding.
Do all Skylanders play with the highest upgrade? I can play this with you. Yep, I gotta admit it. You're pretty good. But are you good enough to beat all of my heroic challenges?
Yes, I've done
Feel up
it!
to it, come and see me.
I know
You
you
even
don't...
did the worst ones with everybody.
And then back at home, I did it with all of the Giants characters. And then after Giants, they don't have heroic challenges anymore, which I'm fine with.
Mhm.
Because then by the end you have like over 100 characters, and that's too much.
It's kind of too much with 36.
Yes. Let's see, how many are there? There are...
Oh, the Bulbasaur ran away. It's probably a pretty good Bulbasaur.
Yeah, by Giants there are 48 characters.
Yeah, in this game that I'm playing over here, this is Phantom Brave. We're exceptionally mega super overleveled.
Because he likes to grind.
Yeah, I like
And if you
this
like
game.
you like to grind, NIS, they have something for you.
Yeah,
It's called a video game.
I like this game, and they never made a sequel.
Not a direct sequel.
They never made one that is this game upgraded.
Skylanders. Because Disney Infinity doesn't have as much really of monster characters, and that's just...
Now, Izzy likes Disney Infinity.
He does, and I do like it, just not as much. Their games are more polished. A lot of it focuses on creating your own levels, and I would rather play someone else's than make my own. Burp.
Alright, so let's go to... 1741's way too high for
I also don't care as much for the upgrade system in Disney Infinity, and the fact that Disney Infinity had 3 series. The characters from the first game
Do it.
are... they each have 1 attack. 1 attack. In the second game, they get actual move sets. But, like, I want to play as Wreck-It Ralph. But he sucks. He's terrible. He only has 1 attack. He runs forward while punching the ground. That's not even really an attack. And again, it's really focused on human-like characters because, I mean, that's the way it is. And creating your own levels, which I don't really care to do. But yeah, from it, the only Disney IPs that are in it that I really like would be Wreck-It Ralph, Zootopia, and Big Hero 6.
I really like all of those.
Yeah, they don't have any of, like, the Disney classics don't have really many playable characters outside of Aladdin. They don't have anything from The Lion King, from the Pocahontas.
I'm kind of surprised they don't have a Lion King character.
Right, they have characters from Cars!
Well, of course they have characters from Cars. Cars is like a huge money series.
And Lion King isn't?
Not for merchandise.
Huh.
You really underestimate how much money Cars makes.
Oh, well, I'm disappointed.
I mean, Cars is a huge money series.
I wonder why.